The news flashes, urgent, alarming, and impossible to ignore. Tensions flare in the West Philippine Sea as the Chinese Coast Guard unleashes a powerful water cannon on a Philippine supply vessel, escalating an already volatile situation. For the Filipino crew, this isn't just another headline on the evening news. It's a moment of real, immediate danger, a test of courage and resolve in the face of overwhelming odds. The water cannon's roar is deafening, a relentless force that tosses the small supply boat as it struggles to reach the BRP Sierra Madre, the battered outpost that stands as a symbol of our presence. Filipino sailors, drenched but defiant, hold their ground against overwhelming force, refusing to be intimidated or driven back. Each supply run to Ayungin Shoal becomes a national drama, a test of will and endurance broadcast to the world, watched by millions who hope for their safe return. These aren't just maritime disputes, they're direct challenges to Philippine sovereignty, to our right to exist and thrive in our own waters. The imbalance of power is stark. Our crews face larger, better-equipped adversaries with limited support, often relying on sheer determination and patriotism. For the world, the headlines fade quickly, replaced by the next crisis. But for those on the water, the memory lingers, etched into their minds long after the cameras are gone. These incidents are not isolated. They are part of a calculated strategy to wear down Filipino resolve, to test our patience and endurance without firing a single shot. The question remains, how long can we withstand this pressure, this constant threat that looms over every mission? How do we defend our rights, our territory, and our people against overwhelming force and relentless intimidation? The answer perhaps must be written in the sky, in our unwavering commitment to defend what is ours, no matter the odds. The struggle for our waters is real, and the need for a credible, united defense has never been clearer. Our resolve will be tested, but our spirit endures. Before dawn breaks, the Philippine Air Force base is already alive with activity. Pilots and ground crews rise before the sun, moving with quiet determination as the first light touches the tarmac. Their day begins long before most of the country wakes, driven by a sense of duty and urgency. Mechanics meticulously check FA-50PH jets, inspecting every bolt, panel, and system. Their attention to detail is unwavering, because even the smallest oversight could have serious consequences in the air. Every aircraft must be perfect before it leaves the ground. Pilots cycle through briefings, simulators, and constant readiness, always prepared to scramble at a moment's notice. Training is relentless, and every scenario is rehearsed, so that when the call comes, there is no hesitation. Patrolling the vast West Philippine Sea is lonely, demanding, and tense. The ocean stretches endlessly below, and the sense of isolation is profound. Each mission is a test of focus and endurance. From the cockpit, beauty is overshadowed by vigilance. Every blip on the radar could mean danger. Pilots scan their instruments constantly, knowing that a single moment of inattention could be costly. Our pilots are the nation's eyes in the sky, but their time on station is limited by fuel and resources. Every minute in the air is precious, and every patrol is a careful balance between coverage and conservation. The cycle of preparation, patrol, and return is relentless, pushing both equipment and people to their limits. Fatigue sets in, but the mission never truly ends. There is always another sortie, another threat to watch for. They are a thin line of defense, monitoring a huge territory with few assets. The vastness of the area they must cover makes their task even more daunting, and every aircraft counts. The psychological weight is immense, facing a larger, better-equipped adversary with what they have. Each mission carries the burden of responsibility, and the stakes are always high. Yet they perform with professionalism and patriotism. Their pride in serving the nation is evident in every salute, every takeoff, and every safe return. The question lingers. Is what we have enough to truly guard our skies and seas? The uncertainty is ever present, fueling both determination and concern. The answer lies not just in courage, but in capability. Modern threats require modern tools, and the need for advanced technology grows more urgent with each passing day. The need for a stronger deterrent grows with every mission. As the sun sets and another day ends, the resolve to defend the nation only deepens, knowing that tomorrow will bring new challenges. The arrival of the FA-50PH Fighting Eagle marked a significant leap forward for the Philippine Air Force, symbolizing a new era of capability and pride. For years, it has served as a reliable backbone for our air defense, giving our pilots a modern platform to train and operate. It's a capable light combat aircraft, ideal for both advanced pilot training and basic air defense missions, bridging the gap between older trainers and true fighters. But the strategic environment has changed. Today's threats are more complex and unpredictable, demanding more advanced solutions. The FA-50PH's radar range, weapons load, and endurance are limited compared to true multi-role fighters, restricting its effectiveness in high-threat scenarios. In modern air combat, battles are often decided before pilots even see each other, by advanced sensors, long-range missiles, and real-time data networks. The FA-50PH is a within-visual range fighter in a beyond-visual range world, where technology and reach define survival. Our pilots could be outranged and outgunned before they even have a chance to fight back, putting them at a serious disadvantage. This isn't a criticism of the aircraft or its skilled pilots. It's simply the reality of the technological mismatch we currently face. To truly deter aggression and protect our skies, we need jets that can see farther, fly longer, and hit much harder than before. The FA-50PH was a necessary first step, a foundation for building a stronger Air Force. But the journey to a truly modern Air Force demands a much bigger leap, one that matches the pace of regional developments. The time for that leap is now, before the gap widens any further. Our sovereignty, our security, and our future as a nation depend on it. Deterrence means convincing any aggressor that the cost of attack is too high. For the Philippines, this requires a defense force that can truly challenge any incursion. Assertive transparency, publicizing illegal actions, has rallied support but hasn't stopped harassment. Transparency without credible military power can be seen as weakness. Modernizing the armed forces isn't aggression, it's survival. We don't need to match superpowers, but we must acquire modern capabilities that make any attack risky and costly. This need is felt by fishermen, soldiers, and the public alike. There's a growing consensus: we must invest in real defense. The call is for a military that's ready, not just for show. The government is searching for the tools to answer this call. The time to act is now. For years, military modernization was hampered by annual budget constraints. Big-ticket items like fighter jets were nearly impossible to fund in one go. That changed with Republic Act 11-1959, amending the AFP Modernization Act. The new law allows multi-year contracts and foreign loans for defense equipment. Now, the Philippines can commit to buying advanced assets and pay over time, like a mortgage for national security. This flexibility means we can respond to threats with timely solutions, not just dreams. RA 11-1959 is the key to a truly modern Air Force. Without it, acquiring jets like the KF-21 would be out of reach. With it, comprehensive packages, including training, weapons, and support, are possible. It's the most important legal development for Philippine defense in a generation. The Philippines and South Korea share a bond forged in war and deepened by trust. Today, that partnership is strategic, especially in defense. South Korea's defense industry, led by KAI, offers advanced technology without the political strings of some Western suppliers. The FA-50PH acquisition proved this partnership works. Our crews are already familiar with Korean systems, making the transition to the KF-21 seamless. This partnership isn't just about buying jets, it's about building capacity. Technology transfer, joint ventures, and local production are now possible. The goal, not just to buy, but to build self-reliance. The KF-21 program is an investment in a trusted alliance. It's a step toward a self-reliant modern Philippine defense. The future is built on this partnership. The KF-21 Boramae is now possible for the Philippines because three factors have aligned. First, the new law, RA 11-59, unlocks multi-year financing, making big acquisitions feasible. Second, the KF-21 program is mature. Prototypes are flying, production is ramping up, and delivery schedules are real. The Philippines isn't buying a paper plane, it's buying a proven, near-ready fighter. Third, the strong partnership with South Korea means trust, interoperability, and favorable terms. South Korea wants its first export customer. The Philippines is an ideal fit. These elements, law, program maturity, and partnership, create a unique window of opportunity. A few years ago, this was impossible. A few years from now, the chance may be gone. Right now, the KF-21 is not just possible, it's the logical next step. The stars have aligned for Philippine air power. It's a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Choosing a new fighter isn't just about specs, it's about timing, cost, and alliances. The F-16 and Saab Gripen are proven, but both face long delivery delays due to global demand. The Philippines can't afford to wait years for new jets as threats grow in the West Philippine Sea. The KF-21, as a new program, offers faster delivery and advanced technology. South Korea is eager for its first export customer, so the Philippines can get to the front of the line. The KF-21's stealthy design and modern avionics are a leap beyond current options. This choice deepens ties with South Korea, diversifying our security partnerships. It's a smart, timely, and strategic move. For the Philippines, the KF-21 is the right jet at the right moment. It's a decision that will shape our defense for decades. The KF-21 Boramae marks a new era for the Philippine Air Force. Its stealth features and advanced radar give our pilots the edge, seeing threats before being seen. With long-range missiles, the KF-21 brings true beyond visual range capability for the first time. Our pilots can now engage threats from a safe distance, protecting our ships and troops. The KF-21 is a true multi-role fighter, able to strike ships and ground targets with precision. This credible deterrent forces adversaries to think twice before entering our waters. The KF-21 will be the sharp point of our national defense. Patrols over the West Philippine Sea will have real teeth, not just symbolism. Its presence sends a clear message. Philippine airspace is defended. It provides cover for our Coast Guard and Navy, boosting their security. Acquiring the KF-21 is about control, respect, and a new destiny for the Philippines. At last, the Philippine Eagle can truly soar.